A stylish interface cannot replace regulation. Pixetivo.com presents itself as an online broker offering access to Forex, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and CFD trading. The website uses confident language about innovation, global markets, and professional tools. It suggests that both beginners and experienced traders can achieve stable results through its platform. At first glance, the design looks modern and structured. But once you move from marketing slogans to verifiable facts, serious concerns begin to surface. The project promises market access, advanced trading features, and potentially high returns. It implies professional support and efficient execution. However, critical elements that define a legitimate broker are either missing or not independently confirmed. The key issue is not presentation. The key issue is regulation and transparency. Based on available information, Pixetivo.com shows characteristics typical of an unlicensed broker operating in a high-risk environment. General information about the platform raises immediate questions. Project name, Pixetivo. Website, https, pixetivo.com. Type of project, online broker offering Forex and CFD trading, possibly crypto-related instruments. Regulation, not confirmed. License, not verified in official regulatory databases. Minimum deposit, typically positioned as accessible for retail clients, often structured in tiered account types. Leverage, if CFDs are offered, leverage details are not clearly tied to any regulated framework. Domain registration date, relatively recent compared to implied experience. Registrar and DNS infrastructure, commonly associated with international hosting providers, frequently combined with privacy protection services. Regulation is the foundation of investor protection. Verification through official regulatory registers, such as the Financial Conduct Authority at register.fca.org.uk, the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission at cisec.gov.cy, the Australian Securities and Investments Commission at connectonline.asic.gov.au, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission database at sec.gov, and FINRA BrokerCheck at brokercheck.finra.org does not confirm a clearly matching licensed entity connected to Pixetivo.com. Verification through official registers does not confirm the presence of a valid financial services license. This is a critical point. A regulated broker must comply with strict rules regarding capital adequacy, segregation of client funds, internal controls, and regular audits. An unlicensed broker does not operate under these obligations. If withdrawal issues arise, if accounts are frozen, or if disputes occur, there is no recognized financial authority obligated to intervene. In practice, this significantly increases the risk of fraud and financial loss. The trading model advertised by Pixetivo.com appears to focus on CFD instruments and possibly cryptocurrency markets. CFD trading is inherently high risk because it often involves leverage. Leverage amplifies both potential gains and potential losses. In regulated markets, leverage limits are imposed to protect retail investors. In an unregulated environment, high leverage can quickly wipe out deposits. Additionally, many unlicensed brokers operate as dealing desks, meaning client losses can represent company gains. Without transparent disclosure of liquidity providers and execution methods, there is no independent verification of how trades are processed. The website presentation follows a pattern commonly seen in high-risk investment schemes. There are bold claims about global operations and advanced technology, yet limited verifiable corporate information. Legal documentation, if present, often includes broad disclaimers that reduce company responsibility rather than strengthen client protection. A modern layout and financial jargon do not equal legitimacy. WOS and technical domain analysis provide further context. The domain appears relatively young compared to the image of an established brokerage. Ownership data is often shielded through privacy services. While privacy protection is not inherently illegal, when combined with missing regulatory confirmation and limited corporate transparency, it becomes a red flag. Short domain history and anonymous ownership are common features in serial scam projects that can be rebranded quickly. Legal transparency is limited. A legitimate investment firm clearly discloses its registered legal entity, registration number, official address, and regulatory status. On pixetivo.com, such details are either vague or not independently verifiable through official government registries. There is no visible confirmation of participation in investor compensation schemes. There is no public evidence of segregated client accounts. There is no independently audited financial information. Several warning signs associated with unlicensed broker operations are present. There is no confirmed license. There is no verified regulator. There is limited corporate transparency. There is no clear investor protection mechanism. There is a high risk of capital loss. There is a realistic possibility of withdrawal issues, particularly in scenarios where profits are shown in an internal dashboard, but withdrawals are delayed or restricted. Understanding how to avoid similar scams is essential for anyone considering online trading. Always verify a broker's license directly through official regulator websites, not through links provided by the platform itself. Be cautious with CFD trading and high leverage, especially when the broker is not regulated. Do not rely on certificates or badges displayed on a website unless they can be independently confirmed in official government databases. A recently registered domain combined with claims of long-term market leadership is a warning sign. Aggressive marketing, guaranteed profit promises, and pressure to deposit quickly are classic red flags of an investment scam. The final assessment is firm and based on verifiable facts. Pixetivo.com cannot be considered a regulated broker. Verification through official registers does not confirm a valid financial services license. Corporate transparency is limited, and investor protection mechanisms are not clearly established. This creates a high-risk environment for potential clients. Our experts recommend refraining from any financial interaction with this project. If regulation cannot be verified, protection cannot be assumed.